Welcome back. Welcome to another butt stuff video. Whoa! I meant glute hams. What's the difference? But, so, consider liking and sharing. Share with somebody who, share with the person who has the biggest butt. We're gonna put some of these out. We're not on our super cool Gucci machine today, but we're making do. Started off with calves and seated ham curls. And so now we're gonna do some hip thrusts for some butt. And then one of my buddies is currently slapping around some deadlifts over there. I tried 315 for one, and that felt sick. So I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna go for 405. That was my last PR. So I just need to prove to myself that I can do it. And then we'll move on to our more regimented stuff. But since we are carb to the gills and in the off season, why not have a little fun? Why not slap a little deadlift around, right? But let's do this. Oh, whoa. That did not feel good. We need to move that. Almost freaking. Are we past a minute yet? Whatever, dude. I almost recircumcised myself. Recircumcised? What? Okay.
That's more. 7,000 is more than 5,000, right? You know that? If you're taking interest in your shredded sense.
Oh. Ow, dude. I smashed my freaking pelvis. Ooh. I thought I was gonna be real tough, real hard, and not use the little pad thing, but that sucked. All right, let's go bang this deadlift out real fast. Okay, let's rip this 405. I did this, the last time I did this, I was 140 pounds. As of yesterday, I was 212. So, oh, no way. Dude, let's go. Good deal. So see, you got to keep losing and I'll keep picking it up.
Sounds good.
My goal weight was 235 before the end of the year. But I was like, I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm thinking I could get to 220, 225. I just want to make it to Thanksgiving. So that's it. That's what I'm like, I can end on Thanksgiving and start cutting, so. Whew. Big old 405, baby. All right, we still got it.
Easy.
See, now I have to turn this off so you don't make me look bad. All right, that might look a little better. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, you can. I got a plate down here so that I can create a little extra depth. So, ripped a sick, nasty 405 deadlift. And then I proceeded to watch my homie just rip that for 8. He's been working on the big old 500 pound deadlift, and every Tuesday this guy's in here, and it's his lunch break. He's not even like done with his day. Like, he goes back and has meetings after trying to deadlift an egregious amount of weight. So that felt nice. I might have to try to work deadlifts in on a day, but let me hit the set, and then we'll talk about deadlifts. Okay, I think up and wait a little bit. First, maybe 2 more sets. Maybe let's throw another 25 on there. Can you even see me? So, the conundrum with deadlifts for me, right? It's because it pretty much works everything, at least on the back half of your body. So that means it can land on one of 2 days, your glute ham day or your back day, right? And if you start with them on, let's say, your glute ham day, right, your back's gonna be shot, your butt's gonna be shot, your hamstring's gonna be shot, and everything that comes after is gonna be poo-poo caca dog water. And then, if you put it at the end of your day, you've already worked everything, so the deadlifts are gonna be poo-poo. And so, all right, well that obviously didn't work, so let's put it on our back day. And so we go to our back day, right? And then central nervous system fatigue or whatever, let's just say it's good, right? But if you're on a push-pull leg split, or even push like chest, back, legs and arms, or chest, arms, back, legs, whatever it is, you're gonna use whatever opposing muscle group, whether it's your hamstrings, you put it on your back day, right? There's no adequate amount of rest time within a split that will allow you to do deadlifts on your back day to your glute ham day. Unless you have like some crazy weird like 8-day alternating split. But it just doesn't seem right because they thrash everything. At least a good set of them does. Let me keep talking to you while I go find these plates. You're either gonna thrash your legs so bad that you're gonna thrash your legs so bad that on your back day it's gonna suck, or you're gonna thrash the opposite, thrash your legs so hard that you're not gonna be able to have a good leg day. So really, and I know you can make the argument like, oh well look at Ronnie Coleman. He used to deadlift all the time, like, wait, baby, ain't nothing but a peanut, right? But Ronnie Coleman is a friggin' freak, dude. I don't got it like that. So he can stay deadlifting. And also, look at the long-term effects of that. Can we say his condition is solely from deadlifts? No. But I don't know. I don't think that they are the best movement you could do for your legs or your back. So, whatever. And I used to do them all the time. I promise you. I used to do them a lot. But I don't anymore. And you know what happened? My legs got bigger. So, there's a anecdotal study for you, just in case. Whew. Now, I do think I kind of want to start reintegrating them. There's as maybe a fun thing, or like on today, when you got a homie who's already got all the plates loaded up and whatnot, just smash one out. It feels good to pick up a lot of weight on the ground, so I'm not a complete hater, okay? You know who is a complete hater? My girlfriend's cat. We'll dive into that in a second. Okay. All right. I'll dive into why my girlfriend's cat's a hater in just a minute. Boom. All right. So, screw the friggin' hip thrusts with the bar. That was dog water and it hurt my bones. So why don't we work on a weaker muscle group of mine? The hip abductors. 195 pounds should be adequate for some squeezing and some holding. I'm gonna do all of my good girls, and then off cam I'm gonna do all of my bad girls, because I don't think my wife wants me to show anybody spreading my legs. That, and I gotta freaking lock in just a little bit. But okay, wait, stay tuned. Let's hit a set, and I'll tell you why my lady's cat is my number one hater. I should do these with lying hamstring curls. You're right, Austin. That's a fantastic idea. So we'll do 2 here, 2 there, 1 and 1. So why not? Anywho, so I have been with my lady for, I don't know, almost 3 years now, I think. Whatever. But time's irrelevant. But longer than this cat. I say we, it was really her decision. So she got these cats and brought them into our first apartment. Missed that place. And so I've been around for these cats. No, we weren't even living together when we had these cats. So they're her cats. I'm gonna say we a couple of times, but they're hers. She's claimed possession over them. It's fine. She can have them. There's 2 cats. There's Yin and Cleo, as you saw from the Q&A video. And it's the black one is Yin, and the gray one is Cleo. And Yin is my number one hater. And so I've been around, again, with and around these cats before, as soon as she got them. I have been existing longer than these cats in Miss Ma'am's life. And, from kittens, I fed them, I snuggled with them, played with them, the whole nine. Like, I've been there. I've been a good cat dad. Okay, I have a cat of my own. I've had multiple cats of my own, and all my cats are great. So I don't know why these ones are such haters. Well, Cleo's not really a hater, but she's special. She's special needs. Anyways, to cut the long story short, is this black cat ate a hole in my first gym bag, chewed straight through it, crawled in, peed on my lifting belt, on my knee sleeves, and everything else that was in there, all my straps and everything. And I canned the whole thing. I was like, I couldn't get the smell out of the leather. The straps were all weird, whatever. Let's just start from scratch. I'm getting bigger anyways. It's probably time to upgrade. Lo and behold, I still haven't bought a belt. And, she has, peed on my things an insane amount of times. And she even actually, like when, in the apartment, I would let them into the shower because they like when it's warm in there. And, I keep hitting the, like I'm giving a school presentation. Anywho, she would bat at the thing, the little push dowel that would change the shower from a shower to a bath when I was in there. She wouldn't do it to anybody else. But she'd get in there in between the curtain and just boom, and bang, all of a sudden it's a bath now. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'd be like mid-shower and and then she'd yank that thing, and all of a sudden, no more water. She used to dive bomb me off the cat tree and do all this crazy heinous stuff. But as of last night, she's peed in my lunchbox twice now when it's been on the counter. So now I have a special spot that I put my lunchbox. But get this, I gotta do this. I gotta do this first. Make sure I get this pump going. And so the last night, and I got 4 bags that I carry with me. My camera bag, my morning gym bag, my evening gym bag, and my lunchbox. Because my lunchbox is pretty much a small duffel bag. But I had all of them on the kitchen table when I got home. Keep in mind, both my roommates, my lady, myself, the dog, and the other cat were all in the kitchen doing stuff. And somehow she had got on the kitchen table piss on all 4 of my bags and the kitchen table without any of us seeing her. And then so literally all my stuff, dude, my 2 pairs of shoes, 4 bags, camera equipment. Luckily, I keep the camera in a very special compartment of the bag, so it was unharmed. But yeah, and then I had to scramble like 20 minutes before bed to try to pack all my stuff and all these separate little bags and stuff, and we found another little duffel bag that I was able to cram a whole bunch of stuff in. But oh dude, it was a fiasco, and I'm so mad. And so my girlfriend's cat is my #1 hater. So there's literally nothing you can leave in the comments that will hurt my feelings more than a cat that I have grown with over the last 3 years who will continuously not stop pissing on my stuff. And she only does it to me. She doesn't do it to anybody else. She likes everybody else but me, and I don't know why. I try very hard to make this cat like me, but no. And my roommate's dog doesn't like me. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I've never had a problem with anybody else's pets. Okay. Anyways, leg curls and bad girls. Hopefully this looks friggin' sick. We've got 2 heavy sets in. Thinking 3 more sets in total. Probably drop the weight just a little bit here, just for quality's sake. And sorry, I got Alice in Chains going crazy right now. Too heavy. I'm thinking 1 set slightly less heavy, but still decently heavy, and 2 lighter, more reppy. Really just trying to like get that. I want to draw as much blood into my leg as I can right now, and like squeeze till I either fart or piss a little bit. And afterwards, we're probably going to run a superset of leg extensions and calf raises, and that'll be it for the day. I'm not super far behind today, but I think I'll get some more exercises on cam. But for now, let's eat. Dude, so I have my camera taking up 1 cable because concurrently there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cables open right now. There's only 2 being used in the entirety of the gym. And I think this dude is gonna pick the one right in front of my camera. How miraculous is that? How lucky do I have to be? Okay, a little bit lighter. We're gonna go from 140 to 125. A little bit wider leg. That was good. So we're gonna go from 125 to 100 for a good squeeze. I'm gonna catch our breath here for a second though. Okay, the rooster. What is the song? But it's going. Rosemary by Deftones, good. But Deco by Paramore, better. Ooh, okay. Sam, if you're watching this, if you see this, thank you for all you've done. This set's for you, big dog. Yeah. Okay. I know I said 3 more, and I think that was it. So, on to, I think we've achieved cooked till sensation. Let's move on. All right, let's burn out some leg extensions real fast. Go ahead some calves and skedaddle. Whew. I got the Raw Nutrition Champion Mentality flavor protein. It's cookies and cream, and it's it's not very good. Alright, let's try. Since we haven't done a lot of quad stuff, we're gonna start off with a cool 190. I think that seems like a good warm-up weight for us to get down with. Now from Paramore to Julia Wolf, In My Room. All right. Okay. Let's start wide-legged because I freaking hate those. I don't know if there's really even a difference too. You should watch a Jeff Nippard video about it. I just ripped a crazy butt. Oh. Okay. Number 2 right there. Ooh. Now, we got a little bit of blood come in there. Haven't really pumped the quads up nearly at all today. Not even as a binary thing, but so we gotta hold some really good quality for these. We'll do another 190. I bet the narrow leg stuff will really help them knees. Maybe I gotta look it up. Maybe I'll ask chat. About the difference between a wide and a narrow. I mean, as of recently, narrow has been the go-to for my leg position on any sort of seated isolated leg movement. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Dare we venture a little heavier? I think so. Yeah, I think this next set's gonna be it. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? I want to take this and bang these out, and I'll see you for the pose down. Alrighty, so let's get a little bit of zoom going here on these ham hocks. So not a whole lot of glute work that got done today, but we did compensate with a lot of hips, and I think that's good. I think my hip abductors are pretty weak, so it's probably good they got a little bit of extra attention today. I've never had a butt problem before, so I'm not too worried about it. So, boom. Whoa, Nelly. Oh yeah, check that out. I don't have my lights with me either because I'm operating out of a string backpack today because of the aforementioned cat pee incident. So the lighting isn't quite what it always is, but I mean, geez, that's, for 212, that's pretty disgusting. Goodness gracious. You know, part of me wants to say I never thought my legs would be this big, but then I'd kind of be lying. I've always wanted big legs, and I knew it was just a matter of time before I achieved it. And I actually, on today's TikTok, November 4th, I think is what it is. Let me check. Mark it in the history books. November 4th, 2024, I got my first comment on my first TikTok, or god dang it, I got my first leg compliment. Some dude commented, "Holy smokes, dude, your legs are awesome." And so that was a huge milestone for me. I've never been one with big legs or to have my legs complimented really ever. So to have, everybody's attacking me for my arms now. And I used to always get attacked for my legs. So the fact that nobody's attacking my legs now is evidence of achievement. Yeah, radical. So anyways, get what you can done, work on those weak spots, and stay tough and hit your macros. We'll see you for the next one, and watch your cats. They might piss on everything you know and love.